Let's talk about the real reason teachers are exhausted every day and why side hustles don't work for teachers. Because a side hustle would be a thing like tutoring or waitressing or an MLM, something that teachers would need to do outside of the home and outside of teaching hours. So teachers are already working that full-time job, right? We already have that 8 to 4, 9 to 5, whatever your teacher hours might be. You're already committed to 8 hours a day. And we all know teachers go above and beyond. So I know you teachers out there are bringing home papers to grade and making your lesson plans and doing all of those things outside of your contract hours as well. That is why it is so difficult for teachers to figure out a way to make extra income that fits with their teacher life. I'm here to show you I found a way to make it work. So, a little bit about me. I am a teacher. I've been teaching for 27 years. And last summer, I finally hit that breaking point. I hit that wall where I was like, I can't keep living in survival mode. Survival modes where you can pay your bills, but you can't do much else. And so I was tired of living in survival mode. I had lived in survival mode for 27 years. I was raising kids in survival mode. And I didn't want that. I wanted to be able to do the fun stuff with my kids, the little stuff, the little trips, the big family vacations, things like that, to be able to say yes every once in a while to the things that they asked for. And so I decided I was making a change. And when I decided I was making a change, I knew I wasn't looking for a job outside of the home. I wasn't looking for a part time job. I wasn't looking for an MLM because I've heard from my friends how awful and time consuming they are and how little money you actually get from them. No, I started looking for an online job. Long story short, I came across somebody who was explaining a program that they were doing that was working for them. So, of course, I was like, this sounds awesome because it was a done for you system, which means it was like a business in a box, if you will. It's already done for you, like you just plug and play. So it is an investment, yes, because you're learning. They're teaching you how, they taught me how to build my own business, number one. And by the way, when I was going into this looking for a way to make extra money, I never in a million years thought I would own my own business. But that's what I came back to with this done for you system. This is what kept coming up for me. Done for you system. All I had to do was plug my information, my name, my banking account, my name of my company that I created, put all of that into these already created sales funnels and websites and all of these. Just had to plug my information into that, and I was up and ready to go. I was watching videos, training videos. There are recorded training videos. There are live videos with Q&A. I mean, it was amazing. Taught me exactly how to set everything up, and I was up and running within a couple days. I was encouraged. Michelle is the owner of this program, encouraged us to get out and get started, right? Don't just keep watching videos, apply what you're learning. And so I was up and running. And the cool thing about this, I only work 2 hours a day. So when I say this fits perfectly into your teacher schedule, right? Like 2 hours a day. Personally, my 2 hours a day is I get up a little bit earlier in the morning and I do my 2 hours a day before anybody in my house is even awake. So I get up around 5 um, and get all of this done. My whole 2 hour workday. If you're curious about what my 2 hour workday is, a lot of it is right here. Social media marketing, attraction marketing. I'm not trying to sell anything to anybody. All I'm doing is letting you know what I found, what is helping my family. So that's what I do a lot of. So I do YouTube videos. I do have some TikTok videos. And so about an hour of my day is researching and creating these videos for people to find on social media. So if you found me, lucky you, it's your lucky day. Don't forget to follow. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment below. You don't want to lose me. You want to make sure you can get back to my videos because I am going to give you all kinds of tips and tricks to get started in this online world. So back to the 2 hour day. Back to that 2 hour day. I do social media marketing for about an hour and I check my emails. Always checking my emails to make sure somebody hasn't asked me a question. And then I'm working on my community because you see, I also started a community. I learned that in the training. You can start your own community, grow and build your business. So I have my own community that I work on as well. That does add a little bit more time to that 2 hour workday. So I'm doing that as well. So if you are a teacher, you're looking for other teachers. I know teachers love community, right? Like we are so always helping each other out in each other's rooms. So if you are looking for a place to learn and grow about your teaching skills, about maybe moving to the digital world, check out my community. The link is in the description. It's also in my profile. So that's what I do in my 2 hour workday. And as I said, perfect for teachers, right? Because you can do it around your workday. I personally do it before school. I know people that are night owls, that is so not me, who do it after the kids go to bed, after the family goes to bed, then you work on the business. I know people that do it throughout the day and in little bits and pieces, 15 minutes here, an hour there, 15 minutes here. You can totally do it that way. Spread that 2 hours out throughout the day. Whatever works best for you. That is why it is so perfect for teachers. You just work it into the nooks and crannies of your day. So the other thing I wanted to talk about, there was a huge mindset shift that I needed to go through. We talk a lot about mindset with our students. I know I do, at least. But have you ever really thought about your mindset? Are you really working on your mindset? Because I found out I wasn't when I started this. And so my huge mindset shift, I had always been an employee. As a teacher, we're employees, right? I had to shift my thinking to be the CEO because I am the CEO of my company now. I have a digital marketing company. I needed to think like a CEO and make decisions like a CEO. Nobody was telling me what to do. I was in charge of every decision. And so that was a little bit of a hard one for me to step into that role as the leader and no longer following what I was told to do. So that is a mindset shift. So be prepared for that if you do get started with your own digital marketing company. I'm just checking my outline here to make sure I don't miss anything. So some people say this is a side hustle. This is not a side hustle because a side hustle would imply you're hustling and always working to try to make money, sell your products if you're in an MLM, working on tutoring, if you have that part-time job, whatever you're doing, you're always hustling, right? You're always busy. You're trading your time for money. When you trade your time for money, that's pretty much any job out there, right? That's what we've led to believe is the only way to make money. But I'm here to show you, hey, there's a different way. It's making that money online. If you want to get a free blueprint, by the way, I do have a free blueprint linked in my description in my profile. It's going to show you how to set up your own online business. So go check that out if you're looking for that. And so it's not a side hustle because you're not hustling. You're only working 2 hours a day. You're not trying to sell anything. You're just talking. And people are attracted to you. People are watching to hear what you have to say, to hear your tips and tricks and how you're doing things. Okay. So definitely not a side hustle. You are learning, you are growing your own business. You are learning to leverage your skills and it's going to pay out for you in the end. Like I said, a 2 hour workday, but you get paid every day. That's a good one too. But you get paid every day too. People can purchase from you at any point 24/7. That's because you have automations running in the background. That's the other cool thing about this program. The automations are set up for you. Like I said, no tech. Automations are set up for you. They run your business while you sleep. It is amazing to wake up in the morning and have that notification on your phone that you just made $900 while you were sleeping. So those are the reasons why it's not a side hustle. You're not hustling to earn money. You're earning money while you're sleeping, eating, walking your dog, teaching your class. Okay. So passive income, that's where it's at. So what do you need to get started? You're probably curious, like, could I do this? Is this for me? The first thing you need is a plan. That's number one. Have a plan. My plan was this done for you system, right? That walked me through it step by step. That was my plan. So that was the first thing I needed. I had my plan. Then I also needed a platform. Where am I going to talk? Right? Platform, I mean social media. Where am I going to promote my videos? Right? Because I want to push my videos out. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. You need to figure out which one is right for you. And in the training, they walk you through each one, what each one is known for, and then you kind of find your best fit. And this one is super important. You want to find a mentor, somebody who's already been through it all and can help you out and answer any questions, be your biggest cheerleader, or you want to make sure you're in a large community of other people doing the same thing. Now, when I invested in the Legacy Builders program, this is that Done For You program, it came with a large community in school. There are 55,000 other people in this community who are all working on their own individual digital marketing business, but we are there for each other. We're our own biggest cheerleaders. We're there to answer questions. So make sure you have that support system. That support system is the biggest thing that you need. That has helped me the most. Just having somebody I can fall back on and somebody I can talk to who can help me work through things, can lift me up when I'm feeling down. You want that mentor or that community. So if you're thinking, man, I am liking what I am hearing so far, how do I get started? Well, I did mention already the blueprint. That blueprint that's the step-by-step guide. It is completely free to you. I send it to you for free. You can get the link to that. And like I said, in my description or my profile, just go click on that, drop me your best email. That gets you into my email list so that I can email you that free blueprint and also some information on this program that I have been talking about. If you're interested in my community, my teacher community, I am super excited about that teacher community. I've just started it. It is starting to grow. The exciting thing about this teacher community is the first 50 members, the first 50 only, are lifetime members and will never pay a fee. So right now it's free. Once I hit 50 members, there's going to be paid modules. There will be parts of it that you will have to pay for to have access. But you, if you join today, will have lifetime access, only the first 50. So make sure you get in there and join. That link to join is in my profile. It is also in the description for this video. So don't miss out. Get in before that 50 closes because there's a lot going in on there that you don't want to miss. Just checking my notes. I want to make sure I didn't forget anything. So make sure that you have subscribed so you can find me again, so you can continue watching my videos and my lives as I go over all kinds of fun stuff about digital marketing, about teachers moving to digital marketing. Feel free to ask any questions. If you're on live now, just pop them down there in the comments. If you're watching this as a replay, please put your comments down there. I would love to answer any questions. I do go back and read comments, and I do answer questions. Even if you just have a reply, if there's something you want to tell me, maybe this is exactly what you're looking for. If you want to tell me maybe why you're nervous to get started, you've been thinking about something like this, but you're nervous, let me know in the comments As I said, I will be more than happy to respond. I want to help as many teachers as I can to find that financial freedom, to lift that burden of financial stress off your shoulders. And also, this gives you some more time back with your family. So I'm here to help. Just let me know, get into my emails, join my community. I would love to work with you. Thank you for hanging out with me today, everybody. It has been a pleasure. I will see you all back tomorrow.